I'm Jim Cassio.
How you doing? I'm Frank Henderson.
And I'm Bill Monaco.
We are 86 This Podcast. On location today. I'm Jim Cassio.
I'm Frank Henderson.
I'm Bill Monaco.
And this is 86 This Podcast on location. We're here at Island Mermaid for part 2 of the Ocean Beach series, On Location with 86 This Podcast. And we're here with the one, the only Scott Hirsch, who has the most popular place here on Ocean Beach. And we're very proud to thank you very much for hosting us again.
That is very kind of you.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, you could just take a glance around if you want. I said you could see exactly what goes on here. This is a beautiful night here on Thursday. And the sunset is right upon us. And we're going to do a few sunset shots in just a few moments. But Scott, we have some things we want to talk to you about.
Yeah. We had a great time last time, and we left off with some unanswered questions.
Well, we don't
and
have
frankly,
those.
Some of us are afraid to get those answers.
Yes. A lot of the.
That was a lot of fun.
You know what? You gave a great bit of history of Island Mermaid and what it was all about. But what is even better is that when you finally got here and you finally made Island Mermaid, and we're going to go in, we're going to interview some of your staff and all, is that you kept getting better as it goes. You never stopped the trend of being ahead of the curve here on Ocean Beach, because you know what? It's very easy to say, hey, we have all these people who get off the ferry.
Rest on your laurels.
Yeah.
And then you get some 20-year-old chomping at your heels if you're not careful.
Who's coming around the corner?
Yeah.
And
I'm on the back nine. I'm still coming up with. I actually have a scoop for you at some point tonight on the latest game changer I've created. It's September 12th.
No time.
Sunday, September 12th.
What's going on?
Let's hold it a little bit in the pocket. Every year I try to come up with a game changer or two. This is my next game changer. I've been working on for 3 years.
Wow, 3 years.
And let's.
You're going to build a dome over Fire Island?
I think it's. The guests come a lot. You got to give them new reasons to keep coming.
Sure.
Otherwise it gets stale.
Yeah. But you've always stayed ahead of the curve, and you've always been ahead.
Yeah. It's a culture. I'm trying to create a culture of hospitality.
You've had the greatest. You have some of the best bands that perform here. The best DJs. I know you have bingo coming up now. You got all these other new
bitchy bingo, drag queen bingo starts next week.
Okay.
Tough to get in here.
What starts next week?
We moved all the entertainment up 2 weeks because my sense of this year is that everything's 2 weeks soon. The people are ready. So we're really already doing late June numbers. So I said, why don't we move the entertainment up 2 weeks? So on Tuesday nights, Ariel Sinclair, who's the longtime host of the Miss Fire Island contest, she comes down with a crew of people, and we do something called Bitchy Bingo. It's drag queen
Bingo. Isa.
It's bingo with a major twist
bingo.
or two. It's a lot of fun.
Okay.
And it's appropriately raunchy. Okay. We have a different theme each week.
How did you come up with Bitchy Bingo?
Wait.
I want to know about appropriately raunchy.
Hold on.
Appropriately raunchy. It is appropriately raunchy.
This is a great story, I know. But that sunset's going to be gone in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, they definitely get that sunset.
Do a sunset shot.
One of the greatest sunsets here
we got the
on
color
Island
on the
Mermaid.
sunset shot to match
And we'd
the
like
sunset.
to do a toast to Island Mermaid and Scott Hirsch.
Cheers, guys. Great season. We all deserve it. That was delicious.
Oh,
They really watered down the alcohol around here, don't they?
One of the greatest views right there out
You should have
there.
seen the sunset last night.
It's out of here.
I rarely take a picture of sunset because I'm a little jaded after 43 years. Last night's sunset the sky was, I'll show you later. Right on.
Wasn't it a solar eclipse today?
Today.
Really?
Some
I
kind
had
of
not heard that.
or some kind of special moon or something. Anyway, so
Bitchy Bingo.
Bitchy Bingo every Tuesday. Ariel Sinclair comes down with a crew of
Now,
people.
who's that? Who's Ariel? Who's that?
You know, for Fire Island people, they all know her. She hosts the Miss Fire Island contest.
Oh, okay.
And she's
And that is on Cherry Grove?
Cherry Grove,
She
legendary.
also does my 4-time-a-year drag shows. So we have 4 drag shows every year.
And when do you do those?
This year, the first one's July 1st.
Nice.
And then the remaining 3 are on Sunday nights.
If nobody's ever been here for those shows,
They're
they
a
are
lot of fun.
absolutely
People
incredibly
hanging from
fun.
the rafters.
You come here remembering, you leave here forgetting. That's
It's a
basically the
spectacle
way
for
it's
sure.
And then the rest of the entertainment follows Wednesday night, and then it'll all line up. We have entertainment Wednesdays, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
That's awesome.
I'm doing a new thing this year. It's not a game changer, but it should be fun for the kids. Mondays, I brought in a group that's doing a kids entertainment kind of thing for the kids on Monday nights. The parents can eat while the kids are entertained, and that should be.
So can we drop our kids off in
Yeah, drop
July
them.
and pick them up in September?
I hadn't thought
Is that
about
what you said?
I hadn't thought about that.
That's what I thought.
Summer
I heard.
camp.
Summer camp at Scotty's here at the Mermaid.
And again, one of the things that you never forget, because everyone hears about the party on Ocean Beach or wherever it might be, Island Mermaid, is that it's still a family destination.
Yep.
And you know, you cater to the family.
Yeah, it's
which is
threading
very
that
important.
needle. We've talked about this,
Yeah.
how hard it is to thread the needle between the various stakeholders that come out here. You have day visitors, you've got residents, you've got homeowners, you've got night crawlers. You know, threading that needle for 20 hours a day and keeping everybody, you know, the party crowd, not too much where
a hard
annoying.
thread.
It's a tough thread, and it takes discipline because it could easily get out of control. You could become something you didn't want to be.
And keeping
why
the magic of the
Kind of
place, and the
vigilant, I'm kind of
environment.
vigilant about that.
Right.
Some people would call me an asshole.
I had not
I've
heard
been
that.
called worse.
I haven't heard that.
No, you know, I mean, I don't want it to turn into something I didn't. Listen, I'd make a lot more money if it was just a bar.
Right, sure.
Let's face it.
Yeah.
But it was never my dream to have just a great bar.
Well, you're looking for longevity as well.
Yeah, you know, it's trying to thread that needle is it's
Longevity.
Not simple.
Longevity is
We're being told that your mic is not nearly close enough to your mouth.
No problem.
That's
Rick,
that.
we,
Frank.
Is that better for me?
All right, thank you.
Sorry
Scott
about
Hirsch
that.
is the epitome of
You want me to repeat
longevity.
everything I just said? I can go to the transcript.
Start from the beginning.
And you know, we talk about longevity,
So.
and because you've seen a lot of places come and go, so
Yep.
there's also a process to it.
And I've seen great ideas come and go
Yeah.
just because they weren't well executed.
Yeah.
You know, there used to be Chinese food right next door, China Beach. Lasted 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Good food. Why did it? Because it just wasn't handled properly. You know what I mean? So,
Absolutely.
great concepts, you know.
And they may
don't-
not translate to this
Yeah,
environment.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a
you
unique
need
environment.
to figure it out, and quickly. It's a very unforgiving place.
Yeah.
You know, people give you 1 or 2 looks, and then they're done with you.
And it's not easy to do business here, you know, because you and we can talk about it right now. You got to bring all your stuff
Yeah.
over here.
Freight
Get-
bills $1,500 a week.
Yeah.
Flood insurance $1,500 a week.
Yeah.
Ferry tickets for the kids $1,000 a week. You know,
Then you gotta
these
you
things
gotta
add up.
find places for your
Housing,
staff to
housing.
stay.
I'd probably
Sure.
spend
It's crazy.
Weather.
north of 40 and south of 50,000 a year on housing.
And people don't realize that you come here, you know, because you create an incredible space for people to come and enjoy themselves. They don't understand those intricate parts that you have to do to be able to produce
A
something
piece
so
of
amazing.
equipment breakdown.
Oh.
You got to ferry
I'm
somebody
gonna tell you
over
something.
here.
You mentioned equipment, so people say to me, "What's the biggest surprise?" I've been here 43 years.
Fans went out.
43
the exhaust
years, I
fans
said.
quit.
43 years.
the biggest
He
surprise.
doesn't look that old, though,
The
right?
biggest
Longer than I've
surprise.
been alive.
The biggest surprise for me, and I can't say it's a surprise anymore, because is the lifespan of shit. I mean, everything has a half-life. Your hot water heater is supposed to last 12, 15 years. It's 7.
And it only goes out on a
everything-
Saturday.
These heaters I buy, I buy new ones every year because you're on the bay. The salt there, it corrodes everything. So the half-life of everything, it just never ceases to amaze me.
That's
the
great.
stuff you have to spend money on.
Yeah, that's
It's a
the
difficult
sucky, that's the
environment.
sucky
You
part.
didn't even get that from where you are.
But no, it's an unforgiving environment, but it is a magical spot for certain.
Check that out there,
Who are we
Ice.
checking out?
Absolutely.
Little pontoon,
that's
little
cool.
pontoon going out.
That's very cool.
Pontoon on Fire Island. Nice.
Awesome. This is,
Well, you know what? I think we should get out of the cold air and maybe
No, it's not.
venture-
My teeth are chattering.
Yeah, I think we should venture
This is
inside.
Balmy Fire Island. What the hell, man?
We have a lot. We have a lot to talk about inside.
Yeah, we
Even
definitely want to
warmer.
go look at that mermaid, which was
Absolutely.
the mermaid that is above the bar is pretty unique. She's 600 pounds. She's 31 years old, and it was sculpted for me as a favor. I could not afford it. By a guy who's probably the most famous sand sculptor, at least in the United States, Jerry Linus. I'll tell you a little bit about him. He did me a favor. And the coolest thing I'll tell you when we get inside is he did it on one condition, well, two conditions, that my first wife posed for it. So those are her attributes up there.
How
And
does your current wife?
she does. She thinks it's funny. And the other thing was
another mermaid coming?
No, and the other thing was, in all seriousness, he said, "I'll do it, but you got to let me finish it with Fire Island sand." So in the dark of night, 31 years ago, Jamie Raguzza and Dougie Wyckoff and I, we went up to the beach and stole pails of sand. Statute of limitations is expired, and he finished it with Fire Island sand. That was his one condition.
I think we should go inside and check it out. So let's go. We're here at Island Mermaid. I'm here with James. I'm here with Michelle. They actually live here at Ocean Beach, right, you guys? To say hi to 86 this podcast.
Hi.
I know James doesn't really want to speak. But it's all right. We're gonna torch you anyway.
He's gonna
All right.
86.
All right, so you guys are not from Long Island, right? Now you live on Ocean Beach just for the summer?
Yes. So we officially live here since March of 2020. We relocated from New York City during the pandemic, and now we're official residents of Ocean Beach.
Year round.
Year round, except for the winter months, like 3 months where we're not tough enough to live here.
So where do you go? Where do you go for that 3 months?
We went to the mainland of Long Island. We're not hardy enough to live here in the winter.
So where on Long Island are you?
We're in Babylon.
Oh, very nice,
Yeah,
very nice.
nice town.
So why Ocean Beach? I mean, listen, Island Mermaid is the epitome of Ocean Beach. We get it. That's why we're here. But why Fire Island? Why Ocean Beach?
Why Ocean Beach? I don't know. Why not Ocean Beach? I mean, every day in Ocean Beach is better than any day anywhere else.
What brings you here? What brings you to Fire Island?
The social scene here is different than other places on Fire Island. So a lot of other communities have very quiet. They have limited amount here. Here we got bars and restaurants, and they got a nightlife, and we like the social scene.
Now, when was your first time here on Fire Island?
Well, it's a little bit different.
For somebody who didn't want to talk, you're very talkative. For somebody who didn't want to talk, right? I said, he's like, I don't want to talk. Give it to Michelle. She doesn't. Yeah, but he's very talkative. All right, excuse me, Michelle, but James wants to talk. All right, so
It's 19.
It's a little different for me. I was doing it younger. I did it after college, and we did the share house thing, but then I was over it. And then when we got together, 2007. So when we started coming out here.
2007, we take a ferry boat over to Ocean Beach. I stepped off the ferry and said, "What? You have not shown me this place in all my life."
and that's usually everybody's reaction when they first get here. It's like amazing.
It's magical.
Yeah, and you know what? It's so cut off from the mainland that it's like you really come here and you forget about everything.
Living in New York City, when you get on that ferry, it's a completely different lifestyle once you get on that ferry. And that's the best thing about it.
And the reason why I came over here and I bothered Michelle and James is because James has been to help with the sunset shots tonight. He's been our backup guy. He's hooking us up, and I really appreciate it,
I
guys. Thank you
spilled
so
half of that shot on my foot, just so you're aware.
Well, shame on you for that. Well, now we won't hold that again.
I drank the other half.
But thank you guys very much. I really appreciate it. Just a few seconds of your time, and now we'll let you guys go back to having a great night.
that's
And
awesome.
enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you for being part of 86's podcast on Ocean Beach. We're now inside Island Mermaid. We're here with Scott Hirsch again because we need to be brought in because Frank, take a picture of Frank, Isa. Get Frank in on this. Frank is not part of the podcast today. He's doing some other things. But he brought up the Island Mermaid, which has been right above our heads. I don't know if everybody could see it. Scott, come on, give us a little more intake on this.
Yeah.
This is what Scott's been talking about for the last 2 episodes, which is absolutely amazing. How much does that weigh?
So that's that creation weighs about 600 pounds. It was created 31 years ago this year by a good friend who just happens to be one of the most famous sand sculptors in the world. He's published countless books. If you ever go through Central Park in the winter and see a 2-story ice sculpture, or you're in anywhere in the world, the Caribbean, you see a 3-story giant crazy monster sand sculpture on the beach, that's him. Travels all over the world doing sculptures and things like that. Anyway, so he created that in the basement of his Upper West Side apartment in New York that many years ago, and 6 of us trucked it out here along the beach, took it from the city, roped it all in the truck. He gave us basically one condition, which was he wanted to make sure it was finished with Fire Island sand. So we had scaffoldings built so we could get it up there unfinished. And a bunch of us went up to the beach and we got him some Fire Island sand, and he finished it off up there. True artist is basically the only way you could describe
Well,
it.
Look at the detail of it. It's absolutely amazing, and the fact that it could stay, you got it to stay up there is absolutely ridiculous. And how long has that thing been up there?
31 years.
31
Opening,
years.
it was there for opening. He made sure it was there 2 weeks before opening night at least.
And tonight we're going to take it down and put it on Bill Monaco's boat and drive it around the Great South Bay.
It would be my great honor to drive that around
We're
the
going to put it
bay.
on the golf cart and drive it around the
I don't know if I mentioned this, forgive me the last time, but a quick interesting story about him building it was, so this building he lives in on the Upper West Side, we got there that night, and he likes to do documentary filmmaking. He's an artist. So he was having this whole thing filmed, and all of the young children, particularly the young girls that lived in the building, were all crying. So I said to him, Jerry, why are all these kids, they're visibly shaken, they're crying? He said, well, they've gotten to know the mermaid as I built her over the last 6 months in the building, and they're all saying, Sirenusa, in Spanish, mermaid, and they physically didn't want us to take her to leave. It was like a thing, and the girls are crying while we're putting her in the truck. It was pretty crazy back then.
You feel good about yourself, Scott.
So to all those girls who are now 40, my humble apologies.
Like I've always said, Scott, you do an awesome job here. Your product is consistent. You obviously put your heart into everything. You have a blessed location, but the heart and soul of your place is your staff. They're the most awesome staff on the island, or pretty much anywhere on the mainland as well.
Thank you.
And they really.
Joe, tell them how many years you've been here?
This is my 19th year.
That doesn't happen that often.
I don't believe that.
So I was like 8 when you started.
And Joe works side by side with 2 other guys that are here 24 and 26 years, I think. So,
That's awesome.
it's a tribute to all of us
people
that
like
they've,
that.
the longevity and the care that they take with our guests is pretty amazing.
What it is it's home. It's home
Joe,
for them.
Joe, so so why are you here for 19 years? What's the love about Scott? Come on, let it out. Let it out in front of Brittany here. Brittany's just a guest here, by the way.
Yeah, well, no. Actually, the funny thing is,
this is an island mermaid.
Wow.
The funny thing is,
guys don't lose sight of that.
Britt didn't know that this was going to happen tonight. She just came here to give moral support to Joe and to be the on-call person in case the place got crazy. Britt works here as well.
Married, but they might as well be there.
And she's awesome, by the way.
And they met here.
And it's funny how this business always kind of intertwines with the relationships. And how long have you guys been dating?
See, when I say this, there's going to be a lot of questions that pop up.
All right, so make it a little longer than
9 years.
No way, really? Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow,
We just had our 9-year anniversary Memorial Day weekend, right?
Now,
Wow, she's put up with you for that long.
On the island?
Yes, I live
Impressive.
here on the island for the summer, and then we have an apartment in West Sayville. So when we're not here, we travel back to West Sayville.
Okay, so when Island Mermaid closes down,
Yeah.
what do you guys do?
We're in West Sayville. She just graduated.
Okay,
So
congratulations.
Yeah.
And graduated from?
I graduated with occupational therapy and assistant surgery.
Wow, congratulations. Very nice.
And then
Good for
I
you.
bartend in Bayshore at a bar called Coastal Kitchen and Daiquiri.
Is that allowed, Scott?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, you sure?
By the way,
Which actually one of the brothers, they worked here for 20 20 years.
Get out of here, really?
And by the way, Joe's opening his own bar in Bayshore next year.
Yeah. April.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, give us a little, come on.
Cool.
86 podcast is waiting. 86 this podcast is waiting. So what's your thought process? What is the process behind you opening a new place? What's the name?
It's going to be called Sweet Jane.
Okay.
The Lou Reed song.
Yeah, is it going to
Very
be
nice,
on
very
Main
nice.
Street?
It's going to be on Main Street in Bayshore. We're projecting to open up around April.
Congratulations.
It's going to be a cocktail bar.
Oh, very nice. Well, we can't wait to go down there and do a podcast.
Oh, hell yeah.
And Scott will come down and we're going to harass you the whole time.
We are.
We will embarrass you.
Put in 16 long years, so
Wow.
if he hasn't learned what to do by now, it's
I've learned everything that I know from here.
So now, what's your time frame?
My friend April 2020.
How long have you been working on this?
We just started the project 2 months ago. So we just gutted the space, and we're starting to build everything right now.
Well, I don't know. This sounds like a shot to me, right? A celebration shot? Graduation? Business?
I'm ready.
And again, you must feel like the happy father.
I feel, I really do, and Joe's not the only one. We've had tremendous success stories out of here. Half of the restaurants in Bayshore are either somebody's manning the helm or owns it that started here. I mean, we're really proud of the roots and tentacles that that we've been able to, we want everybody to be happy and succeed and take whatever they've learned from me or from here.
Now, Brittany, what is going to be your... Let me get out of the way of the camera, because I know Ice is probably like, Jim, get out of the way.
They're not
What
Mike,
is
but
gonna
can
be
you
your
hear them?
part in what Joe is going to be creating?
The number one fan.
Ah, nice.
The taste
Like, very nice. Well, we should have a drink just to celebrate that, I think. I don't know if you have any Deep Eddy vodka. I would prefer a
We
Deep
do
Eddy.
have some.
Let's do a Deep
We have
Eddy
two.
vodka
We have two
shot for
flavors at
everybody.
least.
What's your flavors? Do you have a flavor you prefer?
I think we have like an orange and or a lemon.
Come on, let's do it. We'll do a shot.
Good.
Congratulations!
All right, Phil.
Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
Thanks to the Deep Eddy people.
Here's to a great season, everybody. We all deserve.
And what are we drinking?
And
Oh, we are drinking.
The Deep Eddy.
wait, let's have Joe. Joe, what are we drinking, Joe?
We got some Deep Eddy orange vodka, a little cranberry, nice and smooth, delicious.
Scotty, thank you for having us here. I really appreciate it.
Cheers.
For letting us crash your party. Thank you. Been a pleasure. We're here at House's Bar right now. We're coming back 86 This podcast. We're going to show you what House's Bar is all about. And we have the Hideaway, we have the hotel. We're here. It's one of the longest standing bars, hotels on the whole island here on Fire Island. We're going to come back in just a few moments, show you what it's all about, all the craziness. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. See you in a bit. Again, we're here at House's Bar, Ocean Beach, Fire Island. This is Brian. Brian's one of the owners here at one of the longest standing bars that I remember. One of the longest standing hotels, the Hideaway Restaurant. Brian, come on. Hey, baby, man, you've been here forever.
29 years.
Oh, very nice. So you've seen everything, you know everything. You're going to take us on a little tour of House's Bar. You're going to show us not only the history of what this bar has, what the look of this bar, but the history of everything that has become this bar.
I'll call it the law. L-O-R-E, because I'm not saying it's all factual, but it's what's passed down to me.
And we're going to have a few drinks with Deep Eddy vodka, right? Correct?
Yes. Yes. Deep Eddy.
And I'm hoping that I have this many arms by 11 o'clock at night, 10 or 12, I'm hoping.
Gonna be here that long?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
yeah, well, I'm hoping you do that.
Did you just pull in on the boat?
Yeah, we just got in.
I saw that. Okay.
We just got in. We're running a little bit behind time, which we always do at 86 This podcast. We're always a little behind, but we make up for it with content.
Well, we're here all night.
All right, we're ready to go, right? In a few moments, we'll be back here, and we're going to show you what it's all about here at House's. We're here with Brian. We're here with Mary Ellen. Thank you guys from House's Hotel, House's Hideaway, and House's Bar, which is pumping over there on Ocean Beach, Fire Island. We're very excited to be here. Thank you guys so much for having us here. Really appreciate it.
No problem.
And you know what? We're not the easiest people to deal with, so I appreciate the patience of getting us finally here.
We're excited
thank
to have
very
you.
much. And what nobody knows is the history of what houses brings to Ocean Beach, which nobody on Ocean Beach really has, which the hotel has been here, Brian, for how long?
I'm told it's 1921. Mary Hauser opened it up.
1921. So, Mary Ellen, so you're coming up on 100 years.
100 years.
100 years.
Where Ocean Beach is having its 100-year celebration all summer long. We're trying to do something the 21st of each month to celebrate it.
Oh, very nice.
Tie it into the 2021 good year.
It's
Good
very
year.
nice.
That's nice, that's
and
nice.
so now the hotel history, is it haunted?
Probably, yeah. It was Mary Hauser opened it as a room and board for the fishermen, local fishermen. This part of the building wasn't even here. It was just a two-story structure.
Okay.
And she put guys up, fed them,
Oh, really?
fed them dinner and breakfast. They went out and worked, do whatever they did, and then they came back and lived here.
Now-
so she was, taking care of the working class over
And
here.
then when did it move to the restaurant and
The bar was added in 1933 when Prohibition was
I
lifted.
was
She
just
put
gonna
a
say
bar
Prohibition,
on.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wow,
so this
really?
section was added in 1933, and I don't know when it became a restaurant. It was the hotel was basically just dining, meals included with the hotel guests.
when did you get here, Brian? When did you finally? When did you get to Fire Island? Let's start with
That or how did it happen between you guys just like met up in the bar? Hey, let's just buy this place and open it up. Or how long? How did it all come about?
We have two different sets of stories. I've been coming. I've been living on the South Shore and coming here and working my way from Ocean Bay Park to Ocean Beach in various restaurants in that capacity. And Brian and I are friends from Babylon when we used to work at Stillman's restaurant together.
Okay.
Which is where it started for me.
Where
I
it
was working at a
started
bar
there.
called Stillman's
Okay.
in Babylon.
Okay.
And my partner, Alan Stillman, he got an opportunity from the guy who was...
he's partners here.
He's
right
the
now?
partner with
Oh,
me
wow.
here from
Okay.
'93. Summer '93 we came in here because someone was renting the whole place and they wanted someone to run the bar while he ran the restaurant and the hotel himself.
Wow.
And the bar that Alan had in Babylon was a really great place, late
Great
night
place.
food and good drinking place. So he said, I think it would work in Ocean Beach. So we took a flyer and rented the place. '93, we signed a 3-year lease with a 5-year option, and here we are 29
The
years
rest
later, and we
is
were able
history.
to
That's
able
a
to
long
buy the
time.
place
And
eventually.
as an avid Ocean Beach fan, I've spent many a nights here at House's Bar. Always fun, always very, you have a very local, the sad thing, which I don't know if you've seen, but a lot of the local places where people can hang, where like the CJs,
They've changed.
Castaways, or the Houses still remains the staple of where the locals can go and hang out, and still they you know them by name.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
for sure.
And it's an amazing thing.
Yeah, well, not to disparage any other place in town, but
No.
we're the only real bar in this town.
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Quite possibly the greatest bar in the
You know.
world. Or on Fire Island.
And we're coming over, and we were talking about this just before we started filming. My father and I used to fish right up, and anytime we were fishing, it's like the fish are biting right off the Houses Hotel. And you see this magnificent on the roof Houses Hotel. It's absolutely amazing.
It's a
and
landmark.
It's been like that for 100 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now, why has that not changed?
Why change it?
No.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's like a staple. It's
We've painted it over just so it could be seen again since
Yeah.
we've been here. But actually, Mary Ellen's not kidding. It is a landmark. A lot of people use that to get to Ocean Beach.
Absolutely,
You know?
yeah. Or fish. It's like, you forget the buoys. It's like off a Houses Hotel.
My brother, before I became partners over here, my brothers dropped me off illegally, quick threw me out of the boat, and they were fishing out in that area you're speaking out right
Yeah.
off here. He caught a cobia. All the way like a cobia fish right off Hauser's bar.
No, it's
Right out in the water.
And the other thing that's known for the Great South Bay, unfortunately, is it's the biggest, feeding field of what's the fish?
The sea robins? No.
Sea robins.
Sea robins, those horrible
It's like-
barking fish.
They should change it to like Great Sea Robin Bay.
Oh no, it's better now since we had that breach from Sandy. Oh,
No.
that fresh water coming in, and so
Oh,
many
really?
more.
Okay.
Right, Brian? So many more companies are getting involved in doing oyster farming and trying to
Out here.
revitalize
That's-
Oh, wow.
the bay.
That's
Yeah, it's
great.
pretty cool.
So now what, going in after the pandemic, which we don't want to get into because it's been beaten to death.
86, 2020.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Very
hear
good.
you. 86 that. So going forward, I mean, everybody has their ideas of what this coming season is going to be, which I think is going to be balls to the wall for you guys. I think it's going to be a total in a good way, a shit show, which is going to be business is going to be off the wall, which you all deserve because everyone took it on a chin for a while.
Yeah.
Anything that we have to look forward to that Houses Bar is going to be doing, bands, DJs, nightlife here at the Hideaway, or
Yeah, well, you can look forward to us doing what we do again. You know, yes, we do have live music scheduled for the summer, a couple of nights a week so far. We have other acts that we're going to book. We are going to maybe get a DJ out there. That has something we've tried with in the past.
We're not there yet, but
you know,
we're
the
gonna
pool
go over
table's
there in a
open again,
second.
the dartboard's open again. People.
Oh, the
can
pool
dance,
table,
you
the
know.
dartboard. Yeah,
just
those are all
just
shut down.
Back to normal.
I beat a lot of people on a
I
on a
know
pool
during
table,
the
just so
pandemic
you know.
it was
Beat a lot of people.
It
I
was
believe
in your off season, correct? When the pandemic happened. So when it turned around, did you guys get busy? Like, did people that started coming over? Did everybody start to hang out
Last
here?
year, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last year?
Right when the pandemic ended. Well,
Were you
kinda.
were you doing just takeout?
Or you just
feel
doing
like people-
takeout?
Memorial Day was
Oh.
takeout only.
Everything
last
was
year.
takeout
And then,
only.
you know, it started to get good, and then they put some more protocol, more guidelines.
That's what I
on.
thought.
More
You know, we
guidelines.
really started to feel like we were going to maybe get a break.
Yeah, you get a break and then they shut
and
you back
things,
down
things
again.
going to happen again. Exactly.
The
Yeah.
great thing is that there's no more masks involved. You know, as long as you're
Well,
vaccinated.
that's a good thing.
And we're
Yeah.
taking a step in the right direction. And
Yeah,
you
no
know,
more
things are opening up.
plexiglass.
And obviously, you know, we were here a couple of weeks ago, and things seem to be like picking up now for you guys, and there's a lot to look forward to. But you know what I'd like to do, Isa, which let's give it a few moments right now. We're going to go inside. We're going to talk to some locals. We're going to talk to the chef. We're going to talk to the bartender, and we're going to get their take on what's going on here, coming up in this season of 2021.
2021, 100 years anniversary. Come visit.
We're here with Zach, the chef at the Hideaway. Again, Zach, I got to tell you, the menu looks spectacular going into the 2021 season.
Appreciate it.
And it's Zach Rude, which a lot of people call me, which I'm really not. I'm really not. But so tell us a little bit about you. So where are you from?
So I grew up in Babylon, Long Island, right across the bay, basically. I've been working out here since I was a kid. I was actually the chef here once before for about 5 years, and I left 8 years ago. And I came back. I've opened 3 restaurants since. And you know, the opportunity came to come back, and I've always felt, you know, I wanted to come back here because it's home. You know, this is home to me. Coming back, you know, knowing what I know now. Yeah, I was just super excited to have a chance to come back and be part of the scene again.
So what was it after the pandemic and everything? Your inspiration for the menu had to be, you know, I mean, because you're thinking like everybody wants to be like taking it to the next level.
Right.
Everybody's excited about it.
Right.
And everybody's busting at the seams.
Right.
So sitting at home, can't work. What is the inspiration for getting the menu together?
So for the menu here, I wanted to do, you know, a big part of my philosophy is supporting local farmers, local fishermen, local artisans. So I really just wanted to put all the great people I know that make great
Let me
things.
just hold this for you.
That's actually one of my friends from one of the wineries. bought me
Did
that
I
today.
just do that? Did I just grab Zach's wine and drink it?
We're in glass, but you know, that's what I was saying. One of my friends came out from one of the wineries out east today and bought me this bottle. So yeah, I just wanted to put all the great products on the island on display. Really, really nice stuff, treated respectfully and minimally, and just really showcase all the great stuff.
I'm hoping we can come back and try some of the food.
Please do.
And get some of the plating.
Please do.
And you know what I know? We kind of got you on the back end. We're
Yes.
trying to get you on the
Yes.
front end.
Yes.
We got you on the back end of our business. And please, you know, check us out. And you know what? Also, send me some of your wine.
Great.
Which would be
Great, that would be much appreciated. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming in, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for meeting you.
Really appreciate it. We're on to the bar, my friend. All right, we're here with Kevin. Has just joined us. He's also a partner here at the Hideaway and Houses Bar and Houses Hotel with Mary Ellen, who we talked to earlier today. And this is like a three-peat going on right here, which we're very excited to talk about because they're about to embark in maybe getting engaged for a
third time. Three times the charm.
So let's talk about where this all started. So where did you meet? Kevin. I want to hear it from Kevin. You can correct, but you're going to correct him. I know it. So you get it wrong. She's going to correct you. So I'm going to talk to Kevin right now. So Kevin, where have you met?
We met.
And make sure you get this right.
I did. We met in Rincon, Puerto Rico.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
What? Wait, you met there?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
And yep.
We had to go to Puerto Rico to meet after she had been coming out here since the 80s.
Yep. And he grew up out here. His grandparents built the house that we live in Cornell.
Oh, Cornell Estates.
Yes, Cornell Estates,
very nice.
yeah.
So what brought you to Fire Island?
I grew up there.
Okay, so now we have the first time, and everything's happy and everything's grand and everything. So now what brought it around the second time?
Well, the first time...
That.
Where did the connection start again on the second time?
Next door over at Houses.
Okay. Oh, so you bumped into each other.
I was working.
How apropos.
You were dancing. Yeah, okay, that's how it was. Okay.
Because, anything can happen at Houses Bar.
And it does.
Okay. And so now it's a thing again.
Yes.
And so everything's going great. Now we're third time around. So what happened? Where did it all come back again? Obviously there's been, but hold on. Obviously the connection's never been gone.
Nope.
That just doesn't go away for a third period. Correct? Correct?
I am going to.
You're awfully. No. You're awfully quiet. No. We're talking, Kevin. We're talking.
She's trying to get the hyphen out of her name.
No. He skipped over the important part. We got
That's
engaged.
what it is.
We got engaged at the back of Housers.
Yeah.
His knee in the sand. When you go over there, you'll see it's a beautiful place. It's a dive bar. Everyone loves to go there. There's sand. Put your toes in your sand.
Hold on.
And
What
a
did you
drink in
just
your
call
hand.
it?
A local dive bar.
But you know what?
Segment of the dive bar.
But I just want you to know. There's a
Quintessential
prestigious value
Yes.
that goes with naming a place a dive bar, which I agree.
Yes.
There aren't too many around that have that
And
prestigious value.
everybody wants to go there because
I'm so
it's
glad
okay.
you said that.
Thank
because
you.
there's a prestigious value to that. And I fight with people because there's shitholes and then there's dive bars.
Right.
And it's very prestigious.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So again, let's get back to this. So now you're here for the third time. And so you see her and you say what? Wow, you haven't changed, buddy. Great to see you.
No, we got engaged in the back of the Housers.
This is the primo Ocean Beach.
Yeah,
love
that's so many people have
It
got
really
engaged.
is.
Yeah.
And it's amazing that we have it on tape. Don't you feel like crying a little bit, Isa? It's such a sweet story. It's
And
amazing.
it only got better when we joined Brian and Alan to become partners over there, and then we became partners over here because it's right next door. And we have a great new chef this season, Zach, who's making his second appearance here. Zach, the chef. We in the kitchen probably, where all good chefs are.
I did try to get him on camera before. He said, "Yeah, give me a few moments," and I'm like, "All right, we'll give you some time."
I feel his pain.
So now, are you experiencing what everybody else is experiencing with the staff problems,
Absolutely.
things like that? And
Yes.
it's just been brutal, right?
Yes.
We're at about, I'd say about a good 30%.
Yes.
30%.
We had 13 people
Don't
sign on and then drop off before Memorial Day. It's a challenge. It's a challenge this year.
It is.
Yeah.
Everyone's got their own reason, which is,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
It is what it is. You have to just keep going.
All right. So what I'd like to do is go over the Housers. Let's go out back and you guys propose. You proposed to her out at Hauser's. I think it would be awesome. Let's do this, Kevin. Let's do it tonight. Let's do it tonight. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? All right, we'll talk about it in a few moments. We're gonna have a drink. All right, so we're gonna have a drink right now.
Yeah, let's have a drink.
This is my 86 crew right behind us. Let's go. All right. All right, we're hanging out at Hauser's, as everybody can hear. Cranking here. Thursday night, a lot of fun. I got John behind the bar. I got Eric behind the bar, mixing up some Deep Eddy vodka. I got cocktails, we got shots. We got it all going on, guys. We're gonna do some shots, right?
That's right, baby. We love shots here.
What do you got going on here right now?
Deep Eddy loving. We love it.
What's going on?
What's going on, guys? How we doing?
We got a nice crowd here for Thursday night, not too shabby.
We're always trying to throw a party around here.
We're all about the party, guys. We're about to do some Deep Eddy shots right now, coming at you. Here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Thank you so much for your hospitality. I got that for you, Frankie.
Oh, that's my man. Thank you very much. Right here.
You talking to John?
I told you, John. So, John.
What's up, my man? How are you?
How many drinks did you serve up with Big Eddy vodka?
All night long.
Oh, that's my man. That's what I'm thinking. I love it. I love it.
Keep them upside down.
I love it.
My man, all right, we're going to cut.
People what they want.
I like it. We got some people we're going to talk about right now. Like I said, we got some people we're going to go around and talk to.
Yes.
Let's go.
We also got a couple of people that drink Big Eddy vodka, so we don't go around. They got their shirts on. We're going to have a little time with them, do some shots and stuff. So, Jim, go ahead.
We got.
Okay, girls, how many times, how long you been on Ocean Beach here, or is this your first time?
First time here, and I got here 2 days ago.
Wow. So how you like it so far?
I'm loving it.
You're loving it?
Yeah.
So let me ask you, have you ever tried Deep Eddy vodka?
I have.
You have? What do you think about it?
I love it.
What brings you to Ocean Beach?
My best friend's birthday.
Now, does she live on Ocean Beach?
Rents a house.
Where do you guys live? Do you live on Long Island?
I'm from LA.
Oh, no way. Long flight, long flight. Are you vacationing here, or? So you came for this special day?
Yeah. I live in New York City.
Ah, very nice. So how long are you guys here for?
Till Monday.
All right, well, you got to guarantee me, because we're going to buy you a shot right now.
We're going to buy you guys a shot right now.
Deep Eddy vodka. All right, let's do it. Thank you so much for being part of 86 Days, guys. Wait, what's your friend's name? Let's wish her a happy birthday.
Hollis.
Hollis, happy birthday.